Hi guys, hi everyone. So after a while I thought I will actually record a video in English, and it's going to be about calling because things and directions and intuitively things are calling us all the time, and sometimes we just head the opposite direction when in fact we should be going exactly where it's calling us. It's going to be about this book, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, because I've had this book on my mind for such a long time, and now is the time to read it. And as I've been reading just a few pages, I am on page 28, there are actually some quite deep realizations for me on my life journey, and I thought I'll share it with you because that's exactly how calling works. And I encourage everyone, every single one of you, to think about it, what's been calling you, and why have you been putting it off, or why have you been doing anything else other than actually listening to the calling. So I am sitting on my garden in the morning after breakfast, and I've got this book in my hand, and I am reading page by page, absorbing the story of Julian. Those who have read this book know what I'm talking about. And then there are key words put into one sentence that have such a deep meaning for me on my life journey where I am right now. And I want to read them to you because it's just so beautiful to read mindfully and in that present moment where you actually get what it needs to pass on to you. So the first one I found, funny enough, on page number 18. And it's quite funny that I've read it further, and then the other one is on page 28. Now, the 8s are really magical numbers, money numbers. It's wealth number. It's like never-ending story when you turn the 8 the other way and you put it to be lie down. So on page 18, there was, life is all about choices. One's destiny unfolds according to the choices one makes. And I felt certain that the choice I had made was the right one. I knew my life would never be the same, and that something marvelous, maybe even miraculous, was about to happen to me. It was an amazing awakening. And that's exactly what I am actually experiencing now. I will tell you, it's such a beautiful feeling when you absorb everything within you, around you, up there, down there, everywhere. And when I've read this article, I thought I even highlighted it, look, and put the number on the front of the page where it actually is the number of the page. Because I want to come back to it, I want to remind myself, I want to read these words again. And so, yes, recently, it's 2022, I've just turned my 38. I am moving, so it's a big step in my life. And I actually am opening myself, my inner self, my heart, my brain, my soul, to everything possible that I can experience during this life journey. And that's so exciting. So when I read that article, I was like, yes, this book is in my hand because of a reason, and I'm going to listen to it, and I am going to go into the direction that anything around me says that I should go. Now, on page 28, what I found on page 28, it's a bit colorful here, look. There's a plane, there's a sign that it's all right, and it's flying nicely everywhere around me, through me, within me. And see, these are like little hints that you will actually get, and it's so beautiful. So on page 28, there is a sentence. Sometimes they would rest in quiet meditation, savoring the gifts that silence brings. I thought this is so beautiful and deep. That's so, once more, sometimes they would rest in quiet meditation, savoring the gifts that silence brings. And because I know what gifts silence can bring, I know how deep meaning this sentence has got. And those of you that know that silence is healing, silence is energizing, silence brings you peace, happiness, it makes you realize how precious each moment is, the moment of now. That is just beautiful. And yeah, I stopped and even enjoyed that silence for a moment here. Beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, I'll go further. Another sentence was, he actually felt as if he could do anything, be anything, and unlock the infinite potential that he learned was inside every one of us. Such a beautiful sentence describing what everything we can be, what everything we can experience, and that there are no limits to it. I leave that one to you to actually absorb it the way you want to. The world, and that includes my inner world, is a very special place. I mean, I'll tell you, this book is a book of wisdom. It's just unbelievable. It's so amazing. It's just wow. And just to finish it off, because I haven't gone any further, but I'm so excited to read the other pages. But the last sentence is, I've also come to see that success on the outside means nothing unless you also have success within. Once more, this one. I've also come to see that success on the outside means nothing unless you also have success within. And that's the truth. Anything in life we do brings success in any way. Whether it's good, whether we think it's bad, it brings something very deep within us. And guys, the calling is everywhere around you. Whether you're listening to me, to my words, whether you are absorbing everything that's going on around you and feeling a little nudge to go a different direction, or whether you are really hearing the words that kind of makes you think and stop and analyze them in a way and try to find the meaning of it for you when you are on your life journey. That's it. It's a calling. So I encourage you to listen to it, follow it, because that's what's going to guide you into that free life that we all seek, with no limits, but with never-ending options. Okay, take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've got some interviews there, some inspiring videos, my story. So yes, go ahead. I'll be very grateful for it. Take care and live your life according to calling from within you. Bye. With love, Monika.